Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Velimir Brakovich, We Love SafeMoon.com, Morad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. You could join that for as little as $1 a month. There is a link down in the description below. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button below this video if you'd like to show your support there. Please keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this. Alpha Nodes has officially released their white paper. I'm going to be reading through that for you guys. As you can see here, it is white, so it is quite bright. I'm actually going to keep it in this sort of an overlay, so hopefully it's a little bit easier for you on the eyes. But because I'm reading it, don't worry so much about what you're trying to actually read along with me. You should still be able to do it if you're on a smaller device. I can understand the difficulty that's there, but don't worry, I will be reading out loud for you. Alpha Nodes has posted on their Twitter account saying, Alpha Shares version 1 white paper release. The Alpha Share marketplace is just the beginning of our journey as the Alpha Shares company. Our community is strong and our drive for success is devoted and diehard. You are all a part of something so early. And then they provide a link over to the documentation. So let's go ahead and get started. Introduction. Alpha Shares is aiming to solve emerging issues in the NFT space around utility-specific NFTs, as well as decentralizing the ownership and fee structure of NFT marketplaces. Existing marketplaces simply were not designed to cater to the ever-growing cryptosphere and simply cater to Ethereum and where NFTs are today, not where they are going to be in the future. To solve these issues, Alpha Shares has built a next-generation NFT marketplace to set a new standard. Alpha Shares was founded in March of 2022 by two professionals who met over dinner with the common goal of creating value in Web3 in ways not yet seen before. There were plenty of ideas flowing, most of which required a significant amount of initial capital for legal retainers, documentation, CPA retaining, etc., and we knew we had to bootstrap that capital. On February 19, 2022, Alpha Nodes was launched, a reflection token with a built-in growing treasury. Alpha Nodes launched through the adversity of a bear market, but managed to grow organically to a $12 million market cap in just under 4 weeks, pay out over $1 million in rewards to holders in just over 5 weeks, and grow a substantial treasury for reinvestment. This treasury enabled the formation of Alpha Shares and the start of development on the Alpha Share marketplace. This success showed us that we can bootstrap our company in a DeFi fashion and be the first to develop such a platform with no venture capital funds, no lock-in, no private ownership, no traditional system. Now it's time to move to phase 2, retain DeFi ownership, and grow as Alpha Shares LLC. 2. Current market overview. 2.1 Existing market share financials. Over the last 6 months, the NFT market overall did on average $5 billion per month in total volume across all chains and marketplaces. There was significant growth in the non-Ethereum NFT volume compared to the previous year. It's safe to say NFTs aren't going anywhere, and they are being adopted multi-chain quicker than ever before. The past 6 months have seen explosive growth for the NFT market, with the year-over-year volume increase at a whopping 1,840%. March of 2021 had a total monthly volume of just over $314 million, and March of 2022 is already at $5.78 billion as of this writing. This asset class will continue to increase in total volume as this niche market is more widely adopted and more utility is brought to NFTs as a whole. OpenSea arguably has the largest market share in the NFT marketplace space, averaging over $100 million per day in volume since the start of 2022. Looks Rare is right on their coattails with a similar $100 to $200 million in average daily volume. They provide several graph charts that can be viewable. I will go ahead and blow up my screen there just so you can see those a tad bit better. And I will also pull back to the previous graphic for you for a moment in case you want to pause the video. Okay, now going ahead and continuing on. These volumes are only representative of the Ethereum network. With this much adoption on just one network, it's an easy assumption that as more networks become more widely adopted, NFTs will come along for the ride. 2.2 Current market drawbacks. OpenSea was founded in 2017, over a year before the foundations of DeFi, decentralized finance, were established. The majority of the NFTs that are traded on the biggest platforms have their main utility as a store of value due to high demand and prices for these limited collections, and then other community-based utilities that are mainly secondary to the profile pic worthiness. Most of these collections trade off of hype, rarity, status, and pride, and only grow significant real-world utility after the fact. As the world of DeFi permeates into every corner of the cryptosphere, developers have started to utilize NFTs as a method of proving ownership of a financial vehicle, income-producing asset, or ownership in a brand or community. A new wave of NFTs is on the horizon, which focuses on the utility aspect of these non-fungible tokens, having the profile picture art secondary to the functionality they offer. These types of NFTs are far more complex than traditional art and therefore often violate the terms of service of the major marketplace players. These large marketplaces are established in the current NFT scene and don't want to add any liability to innovate for these utility-driven NFTs. Some smaller marketplaces have allowed the trading of these utility-driven NFTs, but only in the same fashion as traditional NFTs. This created issues. Alpha sees this as an open door to an untapped market that needs extra functionality and flexibility baked into the marketplace. A glaring issue in DeFi is the absolute fact that most passive income streams in this space come from investor B and go back to investor A, not true utility. Alpha Shares saw an opportunity to create true utility and value and share that value with our holders while also being one of the first profile picture worthy NFTs in the space. We want to leverage our community-based NFTs to enable our holders to partake in DeFi ownership of a real brand. Alpha Share Solution 3.1 Alpha Share Marketplace. Alpha Share is a premium NFT marketplace designed around the ever-changing cryptocurrency landscape and the first marketplace to cater to decentralized finance DeFi. Alpha Share is the first brand under the Alpha Shares LLC company and has been developed to not only solve the issues current marketplaces and protocols face, but also be positioned to adapt and cater to the evolutionary space. Alpha Share is a proactive marketplace rather than a reactive one, something absolutely necessary when dealing with the cutting edge. From the ground up, Alpha Share has been developed with meticulous thought and planned design from only former Fortune 500 employees, professionals in this industry. This marketplace will have the most premium feel and intuitive user experience, something lacking in most other cryptocurrency marketplaces. Alpha Share value to other protocols. Alpha Share's core functionality is designed around flexibility and being able to adapt to the growing needs of cryptocurrency protocols, especially those in the DeFi space using NFTs. Alpha Share will have the ability to allow listed partner projects the ability to utilize their native token on our marketplace, aiding our partner protocols' ecosystems. We are providing the flexibility to protocols to utilize their native token in ways only currently available for an in-house marketplace. The Alpha Shares team understands the speed at which development needs to happen, and the majority of protocols utilizing NFTs just don't have the capacity or timeline to get a marketplace up and running alongside their product. Alpha Share will be that go-to marketplace with a white glove approach to onboarding new partner projects in a dynamic yet efficient way. The marketplace will have all of the functionality a traditional marketplace has, and then some. The experience for other projects to list with us will be straightforward and simple. They access a specific portal on our side, fill out necessary information about their project, and our team will begin to apply any custom functions, filters, etc. to that specific project's listing page. Seamless, quick, efficient. Alpha Share will also have a companion Launchpad product launching just a few weeks after the main launch. This Launchpad will enable protocols aiming to generate utility-driven NFTs to have a seamless experience from the NFT creation process, minting, trading, royalties, and more. The additional functionality Alpha Share will offer will enable NFT utility never seen before. 3.3 How do alpha holders benefit? This next section is core to Alpha Shares and a crucial part of what drives the company and makes it so unique. Decentralization is a buzzword in the crypto space, but it has deep meaning and reasoning that we find necessary to interweave throughout our protocol. Most companies working to achieve what Alpha Shares is doing will raise venture capital, private equity, or private capital from accredited investors to seed and fund their business. Those investment authorities are very centralized, and the majority of the ROI goes back to those initial seed investors. You, the reader of this white paper and holder of the Alpha token, will replace the role of traditional seed investors. Alpha Shares will be proving this ownership of the Alpha brand through our collection of limited 10,000 NFTs launching alongside the Alpha Share marketplace. Since the Alpha Shares NFT collection will only be a collection of 10,000, there will only ever be a maximum of 10,000 holders within the universe of Alpha projects. The scarcity behind the number of shares ensures future sustainability for the holders of these NFTs, as they will never be diluted. As the volume driven to Alpha Shares increases, the amount of rewards paid out to our NFT holders will also increase and dynamically pay out proportional earnings. Our Alpha Shares NFT holders will take the driver's seat of a traditional venture capitalist, private equity firm, or private investor. Their ownership is irrevocably proven on the blockchain through these non-fungible tokens. Owners of these NFTs will be able to stake them on the Alpha Share dashboard to earn passive proportional income and claim pending rewards at any time. A commonly asked question is, what value do my Alpha tokens have once all 10,000 NFTs have been minted out? And great question. The Alpha token will receive a substantial amount of the transaction fees from the NFT marketplace through automated buybacks. When a user trades an NFT for $1,000, 2.5% of that transaction, $25, is taken as a fee, half of which, 1.25%, is split and immediately sent as a purchase to the Alpha chart. Those purchased Alpha tokens are then sent to a reward pool that loads a balance to pay out the NFT stakers. With more trading volume on the marketplace means more automatic purchases of Alpha on the open market. As we continue to grow, the amount of purchased Alpha will outpace the amount of emitted Alpha in our initial reward model. Overall, the Alpha tokens should remain valuable since they are the driving token of this complete ecosystem. The Alpha token will evolve from a traditional dividend token to a marketplace transaction dividend token, allowing holders to yield a share of fees from the marketplace in the native token, i.e. AVAX. We have seen similar models used in both Looks and BiFi tokens to much success. While 50% of the marketplace fees will be paid out to our limited NFT stakers, 20% will be used to create a circular reward system. Owners of Alpha can stake and earn AVAX, which they can then use to buy an NFT. Once they have one of the 10,000 NFTs, they can stake it to earn more Alpha, which can be staked to earn more fees. You can see that this circular value creation system keeps and retains value inside of the system, incentivizing users through game theory to continue to accumulate and hold. Countless games such as Crabata have used the insular value system to retain interested parties and continue to provide massive rewards to their user base. As time goes on, the marketplace activity will increase as third-party collections are added, which creates more fees and value for the system, constantly incentivizing and proofing the benefits of taking the greediest route, which aligns with common crypto game theory successes. The common theme here is that Alpha Shares focused on real value creation and not a transfer of wealth. The marketplace platform is software as a service that creates inherent value, and that value is redistributed to our investors in a decentralized fashion. 4. The Alpha Share Experience. 4.1 Genesis Mint. The first batch of NFTs to be released will be our Genesis collection, catered toward our early adopters and more established holders. The collection requires the bidding wallet to contain a minimum of 2 trillion Alpha tokens in order to place a bid, win an auction, and take ownership of a Genesis NFT. These Genesis NFTs will be auctioned off and bid on with AVAX, and this AVAX will be utilized back into the protocol. The different tiers of Genesis NFTs and their starting bids are as follows. 100 Lone Wolves will be 20 AVAX. 47 Ronin Wolves will be 40 AVAX. 10 Apex Wolves will be 60 AVAX. This collection of NFTs will be very limited and represents only 1.57% of the total number of NFTs. These NFTs will come at the highest premium, but also emit the highest levels of rewards. Since these are so exclusive and limited in nature, we can sustainably offer much higher weighted rewards for these NFTs. 4.2 Base Alpha Wolf Mint. The base 9,843 Alpha Wolf NFTs will be open to mint once the Genesis auction have completed, and this mint will be rolled out on schedule. 1,000 base NFTs will be available for mint per week. These base Alpha NFTs will be minted using the Alpha token and will cost 100 billion Alpha tokens plus a 0.2 AVAX mint fee. The mint will begin with a 24-hour period during the first batch for our OGs and whitelist members to mint their NFTs early. Once our OG and whitelist slots has ended, the public mint will open and a total of 1,000 base Alpha NFTs will be available to mint. Once all 1,000 NFTs have been minted in that week, there will be no more minting until the next 7-day period begins and the next 1,000 NFTs unlock. The maximum mint per wallet will be announced closer to launch. As stated above, the cost of these NFTs will be 100 billion tokens, and there will be 10,000 NFTs. That means that the amount of alpha required to fully mint out the collection will be the entire 1 quadrillion token supply. Because of this, we are releasing our NFTs in batches of 1,000 in order to keep the supply of alpha on the open market steady. This has never been done before, but exemplifies the true exclusive and limited nature of our protocol. The moment you have minted your NFT, it will be available to list or trade on our marketplace. Our marketplace will support the following currencies upon launch. AVAX. This means that our NFTs will be able to be secondarily purchased on our marketplace using AVAX immediately. Fees will be converted into alpha as buys on the chart and the organic dynamic reward pool will start to grow. They show you a graphic chart here of the Apex Wolf, Ronin Wolf, the Lone Wolf, as well as the Alpha Wolf. Visual representation of the different tiers of alpha NFTs. Images above do not represent actual NFT art. Number 5, NFT and alpha tokenomics. 5.1, alpha tokenomics. The core tokenomics of the alpha token will remain the same as phase 1, except all taxes will be removed. There will no longer be an 18% buy/sell tax once the minting schedule begins after the Genesis NFTs auctions have completed. Total supply. 1 quadrillion alpha, max wallet size equals 2.5% of the total supply. Max transaction buy/sell equals 1% of the total supply. Single staking alpha. The single staking alpha pool will reward either AVAX. 5.2 Alpha NFT tokenomics. All 10,000 NFTs, Genesis and Base, will begin to emit rewards immediately once the Genesis auction completes and the Base NFTs are available for minting. The initial rewards will be incentivized by rewards pools created from the mint and will pay out a fixed ROI that decays on a monthly schedule. It is our goal to provide rewards to our holders immediately, but quickly phase out any traditional rewards mechanics with our circular value creation system. See below. Apex Wolf, 6% per day or 2,190% APR. Ronin Wolf, 2.6% per day or 949% APR. Lone Wolf, 1% per day or 365% APR. Alpha Wolf, 0.33% per day or 120.45% APR. Alpha staking. Staking will begin using the dynamic fee volume model, so the APR cannot be estimated. The staking pool will be filled using 20% of the collected platform fees or 0.5% of the total trading volume. The rewards percentage will be based on the cost of a base alpha NFT or 100 billion alpha tokens. That is to say, the Apex, Ronin, and VIP NFT rewards percentage will not be based on their final auction prices, but off the initial base alpha NFT mint cost. Static reward decay schedule. Once all NFTs have been minted, A decay schedule will begin that will run until income from the marketplace and other future companion products is sufficient to cut over to the dynamic rewards model. The dynamic model will be a complete move away from any rewards pools created by the NFT mint and transfer to a model where all rewards paid to holders will come completely from income produced in the form of platform fees. The decay schedule will give us the necessary runway to incentivize our rewards until our platform generates enough fees that are reflected back to our 10,000 NFTs. Static decay model. Each month reduces yield by 33% compared to the previous month. Month 1, reference cost, 100 billion mint price. Month 2, reference cost, 66.66 billion. Month 3, reference cost, 43.56 billion. Month 4, reference cost, 28.7496 billion, etc. 5.3, how alpha fits in. The alpha token is at the core of this entire ecosystem and what drives its economics. Whenever a trade is made on alpha shares, 1.25%, half of the total fees taken, of that volume is automatically used to purchase alpha on the open market and send that alpha to our NFT staking rewards pools. That same alpha will be the method of payment that our NFT stakers will collect their rewards in. Section 2 reviews the total NFT market and the volume it produces, and even notes that OpenSea does on average $100 million per day in volume. If we take their metric as an example for our model, this is what that looks like. Imagine the marketplace handling $100 million in daily volume. $100 million in daily volume, 1.25% in fees back to the NFT stakers, or $1.25 million daily. $1.25 million would be split between our 10,000 NFT holders and single-sided alpha stakers. Each tier of NFT will be weighted differently, and the reward amounts depend on how much alpha is staked at the current moment, but the average across all 10,000 NFTs would be $125 per day in rewards. The weights of each tier of NFT will be the same ratio as the initial reward emissions. The Apex NFTs will always be weighted 2.308 times more than Ronin, which are weighted 2.6 times that of a loan, which is 3 times the rewards of an alpha. Then the single-sided staking will be dynamic and unable to calculate now. To better explain this, here's a simple example not to be representative of potential actual rewards. Example, Alpha Wolf, worth 100 billion alpha, receives $10 per day in rewards. Lone Wolf equals $30, 3 times from previous tier. Ronin Wolf equals $78, 2.6 times from previous tier. And Apex Wolf equals $180, 2.308 times from previous tier. 6. Go-to-market strategy. 6.1. Business-to-business approach, project partnerships. AlphaShare is designed to be utilized by protocols looking for a marketplace that can cater to the functionality they need. Our platform's mission is to enable the future of utility-based NFTs and allow them to be widely adopted. Current marketplace issues stifle protocol growth, and AlphaShare will solve that. AlphaShare is already on the radar of a number of projects, and we are prepared to thoroughly vet existing and new projects to be added to our listings. The benefit to both parties will be apparent, and we will constantly improve upon our technology to take our partner projects to new heights. 6.2. NFT art innate marketing as PFP. Our series of 10,000 Alpha Wolf NFTs are extremely focused on utility, but have been intentionally designed to be used as great profile pictures. Alpha has worked with premier artists to make sure the profile picture worthiness of our NFTs will be second to none in this arena. As our NFTs are minted and revealed, holders will begin to show off the special traits they have on their Alpha Wolf by setting them as their profile picture. This creates brand awareness and recognition from people all over crypto social media, not just the current Alpha holders. In a way, this form of marketing can be far more cost-effective than spending the same expense on traditional advertising. 6.3. Platform as a service / launchpad. The NFT landscape is growing at an increasing pace, creating more and more opportunities for creators. Many of these creators lack the network or capabilities to turn their artistic ability or unique tokenomics idea into a valuable NFT collection. That's where the alpha launch service comes into play. Soon after the marketplace launch, we will release our first companion product, Alpha Launch. Alpha Launch will enable these creators or developers to work with Alpha's proficient development team, artists, marketeers, and more to get their idea off the ground. 7. Moving forward. 7.1 Whitelist/OGs. Alpha will never forget about our OG members, and we would like to extend our gratitude to our handful of OGs by allowing them an immediate whitelist into the early mint. 7.2 Roadmap. Quarter 2. Auction 157 Genesis NFTs, mint the remaining 9,843 base NFTs, release Alpha Share NFT Marketplace, establish project partnerships and grow the number of listed projects on Alpha Share, integrate swap section on Marketplace, Alpha Launch Launchpad service, launch Alpha DEX, the next generation decentralized exchange experience. Quarter 3, yield farming platform, auto compounding platform, multi-chain bridge. And quarter 4, Alpha Shares goes multi-chain to Ethereum and others. And then quarter 1 of 2023, Alpha lending platform. 7.3 Conclusion. Alpha Shares is a next-generation blockchain company designed from the ground up to be innovative and disruptive. The Alpha Share Marketplace is the first product of many and gives our holders a taste of what we have to offer. Alpha Share is here to set a new standard in this dynamic landscape. Alpha NFT holders greatly benefit from our ever-growing ecosystem and constant addition of new income-producing companion products that feed our reward pools from real profits. That concludes this reading of the white paper. I know this is an extensive video, and I don't want to take up much more of your time. So if you want to learn more about Alpha Nodes, aka Alpha Shares, I will include a link to their Twitter account, to their Discord, and also to the white paper itself in the description. Once again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Go do your own research. If you want to get free crypto, free stock, if you want to protect your crypto, I have links in the description for you. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. It helps out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.